Emperor's wife had fallen terribly ill, and none of the court officers had helped her. Wei Tin was brought to China and relieved the emperor's wife using herbs and acupuncture. He then became known as the physician of many kinds and worked to spread his knowledge throughout China. He soon opened a school of treatment. The founder of Vietnamese medicine, Wei Tin encouraged local families to grow medicinal herbs in their gardens, making preserves supplied for emergencies. He practiced the belief that Vietnamese medicine should treat Vietnamese people, noting that simple traditional medicines could be found all over Vietnam and administered by local. By the 18th century, traditional medicine had developed significantly in the time of Wei Tin. In the late 1700s, Lê Ultra, as a respected medical scholar, compiled the first encyclopedia of traditional Vietnamese medicine.
It's the Museum of Traditional Vietnamese Medicine, although it says FITO in a lot of places. FITO. I don't know what that means. FITO Museum of Traditional Medicine. All right. So yeah, he's asked me to wait for a second. Oh, we're getting a bunch of video.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Do you mind if I come you? All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Yeah. Sort of lights in it, yeah, I think it's very useful for the
Okay. I don't know how this is going to come through.
3,000 of these plant species are classified as medicinal. The lotus has been one of the most widely used medicinal plants in Vietnam since the 2nd century BC. The lotus grows in murky swamp water, arises from the stagnant blossoms into a fragrant white flower. It is known for bringing light up in the dark autumn pond. There is an old Buddhist legend that tells of the Buddha. According to it was a great rain on the day the Buddha was born, and everywhere he stepped, the giant lotus grew his foot. For thousands of years, the lotus flower has been a valuable herb. Attracted by its beauty, ancient Vietnamese soon discovered the lotus's rich medicinal quality. Ingesting the lotus can provide many valuable nutrients to the body, while toning the skin and strengthening the organs. The lotus is just one medicinal source that Vietnamese doctors have collected over the centuries. Vietnamese doctor Lê Tin attempted to consolidate traditional Vietnamese knowledge. Vietnam's warm and humid climate has given birth to some of the best flowers in the world. With over 12,000 plantations native to Vietnam, the ecological diversity in some of Vietnam's rainforest in South America in its memoir Therapeutic Treaty, describing 499 medicinal plants, most of which are still used today. Wei Tin, whose real name was Nguyen Hoa Tin, was born in the Vietnamese under the Tran Vu Thom dynasty in the 14th century. He was orphaned as a child and raised by mom. As a young man, he studied medicine and became a certified doctor. For years, he lived at the pagoda and treated the poor. He became known far and wide as the best doctor in the land. It was Wei Tin who began the tradition of growing medicinal herbs and velvets and used in Buddhist temples and small hospitals to treat. At the age of 55, his reputation had extended outside of Vietnam, as he was called upon by the ruling Ming dynasty in China.
Okay.
By the 18th century, traditional medicine had developed significantly in the time of Wei Tin. In the late 1700s, Lê Ultra, as a respected medical scholar, compiled the first encyclopedia of traditional Vietnamese medicine. Wei Tin was brought to China and relieved the emperor's wife using herbs and acupuncture. He then became known as the physician of many kinds and worked to spread his knowledge throughout China. He soon opened a school of treatment. The founder of Vietnamese medicine, Wei Tin encouraged local families to grow medicinal herbs in their gardens, making preserves supplied for emergencies. He practiced the belief that Vietnamese medicine should treat Vietnamese people, noting that simple traditional medicines could be found all over Vietnam and administered by local. Chinese and Vietnamese medicine shares Many of the same heritage medical knowledge spread freely from the south of Vietnam all the way to China, as medicinal traders their strong relationship. As traditional Vietnamese medicine continued to grow, it combines influences from both the north and south of Vietnam.
Medicinal plants, animals, medical books, and ready-made medicine were traded between Vietnam and China, and each tradition improved the other. Lychee mushroom is another value of traditional medicine. Lychee is extremely Vietnamese doctors recognize it. Many consider it more valuable than gems. In ancient books, lychee is called great, the divine grass of eternal youth. Even modern scientists confirm its ability to rejuvenate daily.
While many old Eastern traditions have carried over into modern Western medicine, there remain some fundamental differences between the two practices. Western medicine focuses on developing specific cures for disease, while traditional Eastern medicine uses a more holistic approach to find the best ways to live healthily and prevent disease before it starts.
Eastern traditions take into account the mind and physical surroundings as well as the body, emphasizing the importance of balanced living to achieve good health. The Eastern tradition believed that man must achieve balance and live in harmony with the yin and the yang, both the masculine and the feminine aspects of the universe. When people fall out of this balance, the harmony of the universe is disrupted and people become sick.
Harmony and balance is achieved by understanding the chi, or life force, also templated as energy flow. In everything we do, whether it is eating, breathing, sleeping, or moving, there exists the chi, the vital life energy that flows.
When the flow of chi in our bodies is clogged or imbalanced, we become unhealthy. The chi flows in complicated routes throughout you. Natural medicines are needed to neutralize it. As well, acupuncture and acupuncture can help relieve points of tension in the body and help the chi flow freely. When the chi flows smoothly, the body and the mind become healthy.
In order to correct disruptions of chi, traditional doctors have found all natural ways to deprive the energy.
According to ancient philosophy, the chi is related to the five elements of the universe, namely earth, fire, water, wood, and metal. That is, certain ailments come about when one of these elements is lacking, thus unbalancing the yin and the yang and disrupting the chi. It is up to the doctor to decide which element is missing and supply medicines derived from that element to correct it.
The influences of each of the five elements are expressed through the face, body, and attitude. The doctor reads signs to distinguish which elements the patient is. In the late 1700s, Lei Ultra, as a respected medical scholar, compiled the first encyclopedia of traditional Vietnamese medicine.
After dedicating his life to medicine, he brought together 20 years of research in his 28 volume, 66 chapter, Linh Nam Ban Cao, describing over 700 medicines. In these medical manuals, he set up the first regulated treatments, including protocols and pharmacology. He was the first Vietnamese doctor to keep full hospital charts for all patients, documenting meticulous records of all symptoms, all treatments applied, and all along the way in. Lei Lutrac is considered a founder of Vietnamese tradition. Thanks to Lei Lutrac, all treatments, including acupuncture and massage, were preceded by diagnostics. Vietnamese doctors even began using skin conditioning, language, and pulse rates to track disease.
The amazing thing is that the most powerful medicinal plants grow naturally, without any help from men. The region richest in medicinal plants within Vietnam is located in the north and has been known as Medicine Mountain since the 14th century. Using different parts of the single, it's possible to produce medicines to treat 100 different ailments. Traditional Vietnamese medicine classifies the medicinal plants according to 4 different energies and 5 dignity.
This video is too long.
Traditional Vietnamese doctors began to classify medical plants based on their color and taste. For example, doctors discovered that ailments of the pancreas could often be cured with plants with yellow tint and sweet taste.
As well, dark and salty herbs became known as good remedies for kidney dysfunction.
Doctors also began to divide up different parts of medicinal plants to treat different ailments. They were able to obtain hundreds of different remedies from just one plant. They also took the time of harvest into great consideration, realizing that more mature plants produce different effects than younger plants.
They realized that taking medicines at different times of day or during different seasons affected parents' development, and they aimed to treat the patient in correspondence with the seasons and astronomy.
After thousands of years, traditional Vietnamese medicine has stood the test of time. Traditional medicine's popularity continues to grow as the modern world has found new uses and renewed interest in the field. Many believe not only in the effectiveness of traditional treatment, but in its philosophical properties that help the body and the mind maintain spiritual harmony and balance. Traditional medicine still proves effective in treating diseases related to the nervous system, digestive system, and respiratory system.
What's atherosclerosis?
That's fat in your arteries, and it causes fat in your arteries.
Providing various medicinal forms, including vegetable extracts, aromatic balm, teas, pills, tonics, alcohols, and syrups. All phytopharma products are made with natural materials for process. Modern equipment is used, but traditional methods of preparing medicines are still.
The company has been granted the International Quality Management System ISO 9001 version 2000 by the PVQI Company of England. This product has been exported to many countries.
I don't like when they push you into a room to watch a video before you do something. Other places do it.
Every small bottle of prepared blessing of how effective
Feels like someone when you like to have a video.
Museum of Traditional Vietnamese.
Vietnamese medicines are now used side by side with Western medicine. They are used to treat side of harmful Western drugs. People interested in fostering health and keeping fit are now becoming acquainted with traditional Eastern medicine. They now know that while it is important for Western medicine to create cures, it is equally important for Vietnamese traditional medicine to encourage people to bring health.
Western medical tradition has always prescribed that those who live by nature's rules will never suffer.
They're like, that's it. Get out. Here's your lotus root. You get a complimentary lotus root.
Not the door. Here we go. Exit onto the bathroom.
That's just for me.
Is that where I came in? Okay. Elevator. At class.
Everybody, now I give information, then I think you can visit this place.
Oh, great. Wow, that's a lot of information. I keep this one, right?
Welcome you visit our museum. This is the first private traditional medicine museum in Vietnam. It was built in 2003 and complete 2007 by 50 handicraft men. Therefore, you can see many pictures, images of the traditional culture in our country. Yes.
You're in the elevator.
So we have here with 5 floors, 16 rooms, and more than 3 houses. This museum show you about traditional medicine experience. Many objects we involve in traditional medicine, such as grinder, pestle mortar, grinder, and pharmacy model. Yes, everybody. So you can start from here. This is room number 1. The room number 1 will tell you about the evolution of traditional medicine. Everybody 2000 years, you can go to the world and ask. Vietnamese, we have over 100 medical remedies. We accumulated experiences in healthcare, disease treatment, and yes, nowadays, side by side with the modern medicine, the traditional medicine still play very important role. For sure. Then we can yes, and then on the second floor we have a collection of teapot, doctor equipment and tools, and some of the jars. Many medical First floor we call the Royal Medical because there are many special medical treatment for the king. And also we have special one there. Minh Mạc, according to the story, the King Minh Mạc in one night he can sleep with 6 women and 5 babies after taking the medicine. Yeah, so you can take the photos. Yeah, thank you so much. you need any help, I'll take it. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Make sure I avoid that medicine.
What was that? I didn't hear that end part. What he said. I heard
Special medicine that allows the king to. Oh, this is room 7. Okay, they do have them numbered. Allows the king to sleep with some number of women and have 5 babies. And I was like, I feel like the babies take a little longer.
Oh, that's that Spanish fly.
Right.
That's that Bill Cosby stuff. That's that little bit of Benadryl and some narcotics mixed in. That's a little bit of that funky stuff.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, Spanish fly is what he mentioned. That's what I think it's hilarious because that's not even a thing. It was just some kind of narcotic.
Oh, is it really?
Or GHB or Rohypnol, the date rape drug. I guess that's great that it dates back to ancient times of the wealthy ruling class getting one over on everyone, especially when...
In this room, we will introduce you something about Oriental medicine, along with history of Sino medicine, Vietnamese traditional medicine, or Campo and Oriental medicine of Korea. I'll linger.
That kid is tired. He's like, man... He stopped on those stairs like, I can't believe this shit.
More stairs. What? Feeling, yeah.
Was that a real tree? Was that a tree with roots? Right
Yes,
there?
it's a real tree.
I can't even see anything. Okay. I mean, it's neat.
neat.
It's just another one of those where you see it.
Growing on the 4th floor. What floor did we say we were on? We're in the elevator, and then he's like, this building has 5 floors. And I'm like, oh, which one are we on?
Well. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, pretty cool. It's wisdom. Oh, it's a nice wooden...
Hey, there's that tree again. Hey.
No, that's another tree.
That's another tree? That's not the same tree we looked at before?
Well, I mean, you saw it earlier, but not the one you asked about.
No, but it looks like the other tree. That's why I was like, what? So was that a sink over there?
It was a sink, yeah. Stone foot baths help communicate the body meridians, enhance blood circulation, helps strengthen bones, joints, and tendons, improves metabolism, reinforces immunity.
I believe it, and I agree. But also just simply keeping clean and having massage and having oils improves, circulation. And even if people didn't believe in any of the use of the actual herbs or oils, the cleanliness and the oils make the skin better. But yeah,
I thought these were hip.
I like it.
Bathroom sinks, so we're just sitting on the floor waiting to be installed. But no, they're
made for you by Kohler. It costs like $700. His and hers foot sinks. What's that? There's probably plenty of research, and maybe I would have to see. But I mean, couldn't hurt as long as there's no contraindication. What is that stuff?
These are just things that are for cutting up the items that you might need to slice up for you.
Dang.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go on. And somebody decided to hilariously put, I don't know, a Christmas present. That's actually food. It's not a Christmas present, but it looks like a Christmas present in there that's being cut. So, flavonoids always sound like the species of the Domino's pizza noid.
The noid. Avoid the noid. They tried to come back with him a while back. I would like to see the noids more.
Planet of the Noid.
What's in those, does it say?
Danyan Ikto.
What that is. Now, how do you spell that?
DIEN NIEN CHO. Do you see the faces on these?
Or molasses.
No. These are, they don't have English translations for a lot of these.
That's some crazy stuff. That looks cool.
Frozen them in crazy poses, though. Snakes fighting each other.
Go back out and read it. Dien Ikto Tumong Geo. Right? That's what this is, right? This particular article says Dien Ikto, and that's longevity, and longevity from pig's feet. So I guess that means longevity, so it could have anything. And then let me go to this. Dien Ikto. I'm on, now how do I translate this page? We learned something. See? Like that.
I like that.
Hey, that guy has some really strong calf muscles. I love calf muscles. And man, you got to have them worked up if you're going to be walking around everywhere over there. More teapots.
A lot of medicine for women.
I mean, you got to know that if they count on flavonoids, and I know that they're counting on any kind of herbs, tea is like essential.
Right. Makes sense.
Tea makes me feel better.
Tea makes me feel
This
better.
Scotch deserve to call it desert broom grape or ginseng of the deserts. This parasitic plant is a member of the Orbancaceae family and lacks chlorophyll. It grows in arid and semi-arid regions. What is it used for? It's anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and immunomodulatory effects. It regulates hormones and promotes bone formation. However, as you'll always hear at anything that you read from the States versus there, it will say there's little scientific evidence to support its use for its
Makes you immortal.
I know, I said that I read that aloud. Let's see, Vietnamese premium Lingji tea bags. Let's see, Lingji. That Lingji is a fun guy.
It's a real fun guy.
Known as reishi. That's reishi mushroom. There you go. Or reishi. It's reddish brown, varnished kidney shape, blah, 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 blah. So, what is it good for? No, helps the body fight bacteria and promote wound healing. The concentration of bioactive peptides in the mushroom are therefore beneficial to the body's ability to stave off disease.
I can dig it.
I like food as complementary medicine anyway.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I mean, obviously, we downplay the importance of what you eat and what you do versus the medicine that you get. But I think it's just reversed here. Like they downplay the importance of curing.
Right.
That's why they say things like, if you do it right, if you live in right, you won't be sick anyway.
Yeah.
But then what you eat and do with your life, that's also important. So, they are all important. It's hard to get any of it. It's hard to get the medicine. It's hard to live right. It's hard to, what's the other one? Do any of it. Okay, well.
What's the other one?
It's hard to drink all the time and do all the right drugs. But I've been trying. I just figure if I hit all of them, I'll probably hit the right one at some point. All right, Erica, let's say goodbye to the Museum of Traditional Vietnamese Medicine. It was nice. It was a bit of an advertisement for a particular company that puts out a lot of this stuff, but it's all right. It was still entertaining and a beautiful, cool building. If you want to come and get some Vietnamese medicine, this would be the place to do it, or just learn about it.